Well, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. It's a time to celebrate the influence of the Hispanic community on our culture and history.
Yep, and what better way to celebrate than with food, obviously. Great time. Our friend and chef Rambo Saucedo from Cantina Laredo is here. So everything looks amazing, obviously. The presentation is always awesome. Tell us exactly what you're... I mean, the chips are obvious. Karen's favorite cocktail is obvious. Tell us what else we have here on the table. What's going on? What's brewing in here?
So this is our traditional mole sauce, which is basically a labor of love whenever Hispanics get together and celebrate big events like Diez y Seis de Septiembre.
Right.
It's just a good way to show your love towards your guests and have a great time.
And describe what mole sauce is for people who don't really know.
So mole sauce, it can basically, there's a million different variations. So it's basically a concoction of different ingredients. And the reason it's a sauce of labor of love is because there's various ingredients. In this case, we have peanuts, we have garlic, we have sesame seeds, we have raisins, we have toasted tortillas, we have tomatillos, tomatoes, we have chile ancho, chile guajillo, and the pasilla pepper.
And the end result on the mole sauce itself, sweet?
It's going to be a very subtle, sweet. It could be hot, but usually if it is hot, it's usually on the back end. So it takes a couple of minutes where you can actually taste some of the heat.
We think about you after you've walked away from the table?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So you were talking about mole and how it's important to Hispanic tradition, customs, culture, things like that. How is it when Diez y Seis comes into play?
So it's kind of like tamales. You gather your family, you have a good time, you sit around the table and just talk about great things about the family, the family history, and just the things that the Hispanic culture brings, and it's just a great...
Well, show us how you make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is there's various steps, so there's no short way to make this sauce. So what you do is you boil all your fresh ingredients, and that's one of the most important things. So you get your raisins, you get your sesame seeds, you get all your ingredients that are right here, and you put it and you boil it. And then once it's boiled,
it's boiling in here right now.
And it's boiling.
Just so you know.
So there we go, just like that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So we got the Mexican chocolate. So a lot of people think, oh, Mexican chocolate's going to be very sweet, but it's a very subtle, very nice, pleasant taste that gives the flavor profile to the mole sauce. Okay. So once it's been boiling, what you want to do is you want to put it in the blender.
Oh, so this has already been boiled.
This is all the boiled ingredients, and then of course you want to put, make sure you put some chicken base, some chicken broth, and then we'll get this going right here.
Yeah, we're plugged in. Let's hit it. And while that's turning, you would probably enjoy a refreshment like this, perhaps.
Absolutely.
Here you go.
So I'll be honest. I was never very good in my grandmother's kitchen about, when all the things came into play, but I never did understand, the combinations of some of the things that she would put together.
Yeah, it's
in a Mexican kitchen.
Like I said, there's a labor of love, different variations of making it, and then at the end of the day, it's just a wonderful, delicious tasting sauce that you can add, in this case, on top of our chicken, and it's just amazing. It's good stuff.
So this looks a lot different, though, than what is in that blender right there. Is there a step in between?
Yeah, so once it simmers, once it cools down, it starts to thicken up. And part of the reason is adding the tortillas, of course. It gives it a thick consistency. And then at the end of the day, once the sauce has already...
a little more brown.
Yeah, once it starts cooling off and it starts thickening up, that's basically the consistency that you get right there.
Look at that.
Okay, and you put it on top of chicken with arroz and...
Arroz, exactly. You can put it on top of pork. You can put it on top of turkey as well.
Okay.
Chef, you live in this space 24/7. That's a given. Just from your own heart, what does this month mean to you?
So it's a month that it brings in the Hispanic culture, since we are celebrating also National Hispanic Heritage Month, just the different cultures, not just the Mexican culture, but from Central America, South America. I mean, it's just a lot of labor of love and just good traditions that we bring to the table.
So I have to ask about the restaurant. Any specials going on tomorrow?
We got the best margaritas. So come try the margaritas.
So do we, oddly enough. Look at that.
All right, Chef, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.